anyway, but I'm gonna walk out. You know what the most annoying thing is? When couples, they go out to the movie theaters and they don't hire a babysitter, especially when they what do? They take their 2-year-old kid to a horror movie? A true story. I'm watching, like, I think it was like first Paranormal Activity movie with my friends, which was years back, up until the most recent one, which was probably the new Insidious movie. Between that span of, I don't know, 8 years or so, it's always been happening. We're literally in a scary horror movie that makes me jump sometimes, you know, like, oh, that got me, jeez, that's really loud. I'll be sitting there watching Insidious, and all you hear in the background is, and everybody in the movie theater just turns around like, who brought, like, 4 3-year-old kids to a horror film? They'll come in with, like, strollers, the baby is sleeping, no joke, sleeping, like sleeping? He's sleeping in the stroller, and they bring them in all the way in the back, right? Like, they go in the back as if, like, oh, that's gonna drown out the sound if their baby wakes up and starts crying. They're in the back. They have a 3-year-old that can't sit down. He's always, like, running around. You hear the mom going, stop, sit down, come on, like, ruffling about. The little one, you know, dead asleep. And then, like, a 5-6-year-old kid was just, like, sitting there like, oh, what am I looking at? One scary, loud pop-up happens and the speakers go boom, and all he hears, the other kid crying, the other kid screaming. I've seen it happen multiple times. People turn around and go, can you please, like, you know, can you guys leave the movie theater if this is how it's gonna be? And they do. That, you know, they finally realize they can't control the crying and the screaming, so they'll be like, they'll take their kids and out of the movie theater. What did you expect to happen? Did you think you brought them into, like, a nursery daycare? Is freaking Mr. Wiggles gonna come up on stage when the curtains open and he's gonna do, like, juggling acts? Is it a rendition of Blue's Clues on Ice? Did you think you brought your kids to a live-action Barney theater show? Do I look like my name is Henry McDougal? Now I want to move on to the other groups of people that are absolutely obnoxious.